kami kita penduduk Taman Batu dan Kepong dan seluruh Kuala Lumpur tak nak incinerator dibina di kawasan perumahan kita di sini ataupun di seluruh Malaysia. Kami tidak mahu incinerator diadakan di sini. Last year June 28, I received a call from one of the residents, and they was told there's an incinerator they're going to build in the Taman Beringin near our housing area. But first, when I heard, it's terrible for us. It's like a disaster for us, not only for me, but the whole community here in Sri Muni, because it's only 350 meters for us from here to the incinerator.
As far as human rights is concerned, healthy environment is one of the basic things. So we don't like people surrounding here living under pressure, under the health threat, so on and so forth.
Pada 26 hari bulan November, di lobi Parlimen, Menteri Perumahan Yang Berhormat Datuk Rahman mengatakan apa juga bantahan yang dilakukan oleh penduduk, kami tak akan dengar. Kami tetap akan membina loji pembakaran sampah. Seperti negara ini adalah negara bapa dia.
Tolak incinerator!
Tolak
Incinerator!
Tolak incinerator!
假如政府真的有心呢，就要好好的检讨，还有去策划真正的这个东西对我们有用，你才来做，我们不反对。可是你就知道是有毒的东西，做什么还要继续做？人家专家都已经放出来了，不是说人民讲的，全部都有证有据。
Loji pembakaran sampah makanan ataupun sisa-sisa kita ni terdiri pada bahan-bahan yang basah dan incinerator juga tidak mengasingkan dia akan bakar sekali. Maknanya dia akan menggunakan kadar pembakaran yang terlalu tinggi
When you burn 1,000 tons of solid waste a day, you're going to end up with 250 tons of solids. That solid has to find a place to go. In our household, we have got batteries, we've got fluorescent tubes, everything goes inside. So you cannot treat this ash as a normal waste. It has to go to quality alarm. Because I'm trained as a biologist and I've been in this business for 22 years. So I know the hazards involved. Based on what other consultants have told me, existing incinerators in Malaysia, and there are more than 5 of them, they are all not operating properly. And they all cost upwards of 200 ringgit per ton in fuel. So if it's a 1,000 ton per day, so you do the sums, you know it's not going to be sustainable. So if it's not going to be sustainable, people like me and the residents that live 6.5 kilometers down the road are going to be paying for a facility that doesn't work. Not only that, it's going to poison us eventually.
其实啊，你看这个文件里面呢、他们已经要求了这个 UTM 在柔佛州的，他们是做了一个研究，他们其实呢，在这个他们 bring in 的 transfer station 那边呢，这个焚化炉的距离是少过100米的，从这个焚化炉的地点到这个锦江Utara那个度假区那边，而且这个是少过100个米到那个petrol station 的那个油站那边。为什么这个是问题？在新加坡他们的 maintenance culture 是非常好的，不过在新加坡 Tuas 他们有一个这样子的焚化炉，也是有发生了意外，烧火。如果是在那个油站那边呢，你想看，如果真正有火，油站会发生什么事情？整个油站会爆炸，这个就是问题。而且呢，根据那个我们这个环境部门，他们那些 guideline， 他们那些规矩，是要最少500个米离开住家区的。Such a big incinerator in front of your house, would you accept it? This is EIA guidelines. That means the minister never follow EIA guidelines.
Today we come and meet up with Member of Parliaments. We are going to give presentations, telling them we have some other options other than incinerators.
The way forward for our waste management, we will never run short of waste. It will never be stopped producing. It will only increase as our population grows. Come hell or high water, recession or good times or whatever times, tsunami or anything else, waste will be produced. So don't you think we've got to look for a solution? What will serve us for another 50 years? What will probably serve us for another 100 years?
Let's get an indication of how much waste cooking oil we Malaysians produce in a year. Imagine an Olympic-sized swimming pool. That's like 2.5 million litres. Now times that by 88, a whopping 220 million litres of waste oil showcasing our ignorance.
If 1 litre of waste oil was converted to biodiesel, we would be able to run a phone for 4,000 hours and a laptop for 600 hours. That's the inherent energy that we are giving up every time we throw a litre of oil down the drain.
I think we have to do two things. One is keep educating the public and also the federal government, the BN, on the arguments against the incinerators, which we have heard this afternoon. And the second thing is to actually keep pushing the government on implementation of solid waste management.
If you ask me why I oppose incinerator to be put in Sentul or Kepong, it is because we have a big landfill site in Bukit Taga, which has not been filled up yet. And my view would be, why don't we use up that site first, then only we talk about incinerator and so on.
Jadi incinerator ni hanya one of the method. One of the methods.
PTI has been campaigning for the past few months, close to a year, and we have gone to the ground. We have been to coffee shops, to the parks, to residentials. We have done a lot of ceramah, and this is the response that we get from the people. The people feel that putting an incinerator here is not really the best idea when you have other options.
Itu logi ya, pembakaran akan dibina. So sekarang dia nak membakar dia. Boleh dah? Tak boleh ya.
And when we explain to them that you should go into 3Rs and that we have alternatives like green system, like MBT and the aerobic digester, they say, why don't we have that? Because it doesn't harm the people's health, and furthermore, the cost is much lesser than the incinerator cost. So the people here think that if the government is willing to listen, at least have more dialogue with us, listen to our idea, be more open to our idea, and be more receptive